Here we have verse 23 of the 19th chapter, the Gospel of John. Jesus has been crucified. Pilate has left standing the title, King of the Jews, on the cross. And now we get this close-up examination of what the executioners are doing in the meantime, fulfilling, of course, remarkably, the prophecy that comes out of the Old Testament. So we have hoi. Hoi is the article, masculine plural, nominative, the, postpositive un, therefore, stratiotai, from stratiotes, means a soldier. This is the plural, so the soldiers, comma, and then hote, which is a conjunction, means when, estarosan. This is from starao, means to crucify, third person plural, aorist active indicative. So when they had crucified, and then of course the object, the direct object, ton Yesun, when they had crucified Jesus, comma, then elabon, from lambano, I take or I receive, third person plural, aorist active indicative of this second aorist verb, so they took, and then ta, the neuter, plural, accusative article with himatia, which means the garments. So they took the garments, autu, possessive pronoun, genitive, singular masculine. They took the garments of him. Kai, connective, epoieson, from poieo, to make or to do, third person plural, aorist active indicative, and they made. Tessera is the number 4, and then mere is the plural, which means parts, neuter, so they made 4 parts. So there's apparently 4 soldiers who were involved in this enterprise, and then the direct or the indirect object here, hekasto. Hekasto means each or to each, it's the dative. So to each, then stratiote, to each soldier. So we have, they make the 4 parts, and then to each soldier, then the singular of this same word, so here it is to each a part. And then adding the afterthought kai, the connective tone, kitona, which means a coat, an outer garment. It was worn over other clothing, and so when they have taken this, they have by every reasonable construction of the sentence left Jesus then nude there on the cross, the ultimate, of course, humiliation, adding to all the other pain of the experience that's being described. And then continuing with respect to this outer coat, ein, this is third person singular, imperfect active indicative, it was, but it was, ho ketone, same word as here, now it's in the nominative. So this coat was, and then araphos, this is a word that means without seam. There was no seam, it's the negation of a word that would mean seam, so this outer coat was without seam. Ek preposition takes the genitive, here it's the plural, tone anothen. This is means the top, the upper part, so out of the top. Hufantos, word means woven, it's an adjective here, so it means from the top woven, and then de, shortened for dia, and then takes the genitive here through the whole or throughout. So it was woven from top to bottom, the entire garment was woven, there was no seam by which it could be split apart, anything like that. So we have this rather astonishing description here of Jesus, his last earthly possessions being split up among the 4 executioners, and of course Isaiah tells us they cast lots for the clothing, and especially for this outer garment, which apparently had some value, and so they're going to basically liquidate whatever's left of his possessions at this point.